Morning.
Oh, so you're up at last. What time did you get in?
Then I must have been about 2-ish.
Must have enjoyed yourself then.
Yeah, we did.
So, where'd you go?
Lovely little place in Covent Garden, cost an arm and a leg.
Oh, right.
And then we went on to a club. And Tiffany loved every minute of it.
That's nice.
It was. So, how was the party?
All right. Of course, it would have been better had you and Tiff been here. And I must say, I felt pretty stupid having to announce that you'd gone out.
Don't start.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Nothing changes, does it?
All right. So you didn't want a party, but you could have told me. I wouldn't have minded.
Yes, you would. You would have gone on and on and on until you eventually wore us down. You know you would. That's why it was a lot less hassle just to let you get on with it.
I never meant to ruin your anniversary.
Well, you didn't.
Only because you didn't give me a chance. Am I right? I just wanted the world to see how happy you are, that's all. I'm so proud that you and Tiffany are still together after what you've been through.
We didn't do it to hurt you, Mum. It was something I had to do on my own.
Oh, well, I suppose I'm a bit of an interfering old so-and-so.
Look, you just get a bit carried away sometimes, that's all. But we didn't do it to have a go, honest.
We had a toast to the two of you anyway, and I told everybody how proud I was of my son. And although I was a bit hurt, I did mean it. Anyway, I'll make you both some breakfast, shall I? I've saved a bit of cake for you and all.
I'll wait until Tiff gets up if you don't mind.
She's still in bed. You spoil that girl.
Yeah.
Right. Enjoy yourself last night?
Yeah, didn't you?
Is it all right if I pick Ben up from nursery today? Take him back to my place for tea, only, well, he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, OK, as long as you don't bring him back too late.
I won't.
Oh, yeah?
He's already over at that car lot. He's like a man possessed.
Yeah, he's not the only one.
What do you mean?
Ian.
How's the decorating going? Heard about the bat.
What? What's he talking about?
I know.
You haven't been slagging off my stencils, have you?
No.
What's your pea brain? How's it going?
All the better for seeing you, dog breath.
What's Sonia doing there?
Don't.
Why not? I thought you wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to turn up, was I?
So, it's great.
I just can't speak to her now, not just like that.
You can't duck the issue at some point.
Nigel, please. Look, I'll speak to her later. I just can't handle it right now. I'll see you after school.
Kathy, you can't have your cake and eat it now. Not so long ago, you was pleased as punch that Ian was going for it.
I am. It's just... Oh, I don't know.
Well, it's hard for him being pulled this way and that. He'll do the right thing in the end, love, because he dotes on them kids. You know he does.
Yeah.
Talking of which, I better get over there. I'm supposed to be taking them out this morning.
Well, you give him a kiss for me, won't you?
Of course I will.
It'll be a lot better when we get a few more bits and pieces, like a couple of mobiles, that sort of thing.
Yeah, Ricky's worked really hard to make it nice, didn't you? Can't wait to see it.
Well, why don't you come back to the flat with me? I'm going there.
Is that all right? Yeah, go on, I'll pop home in a minute and Ricky can tell you about our adventures with Diane and Jack. What do you mean? I'll let Ricky tell you.
Blimey, you're late this morning.
Oh, I woke up with a bit of an headache. Oh, I couldn't get out of bed.
I think it's called a hangover.
Whatever. It still hurts like hell.
Must have been a good night then.
Yeah, it was. Should have come. It was a right laugh.
Did Grant get blitzed and start throwing punches?
No. Actually, he weren't there.
Why? Did him and Tiff have a row or something?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, come on, she's your sister. You must know what happened.
Yeah, well, she weren't there either. They both went AWOL.
It was their party, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
So, what do you think happened then?
Well, if you'd taken an hour out of studying and come along, you wouldn't have missed out on all the fun and games, would you?
Oh, come on, that's not fair.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'd love to sit here chatting all day, but I've got to go to work. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Hold the thought for a minute, will you?
Sure, Kath.
Are you going to be long? I've got things to do.
Like what?
Things.
Hi, mind if I join you?
Oh, of course not.
Look, I'll be finished on the stall in a minute. Do you want me to come back over here and help you out?
If you like.
Ah, great. Morning.
What's the lad, if you don't mind turning?
Oh, not you as well.
Son already had a wind, has he?
He looks as rough as you, if that's what you mean. Reckons he had a great time, though?
Really?
Yeah, really.
From when I was standing, he looked utterly miserable. I don't know how you put up with him, I really do.
Oh, leave it, will you, Mum?
You might have said he had a good time, but if you ask me, he stayed there just to spite you. He certainly wasn't enjoying himself. Look, I'm sorry about last night. I shouldn't have laid into you like that. It was really selfish of me.
I probably deserved it.
No, you didn't. I haven't been very supportive, have I? It's just that you've done so well, and when I think about Cindy and what she's capable of...
Yeah, I know, and finding Cindy is my main priority. I just got a bit sidetracked. You know the kids will always come first with me.
Of course I do.
You know, it's just been a bit much lately. The election, worrying about Cindy turning up. My head's been spinning with it all.
Oh, I know, but at least you got the kids back now. And despite how it seemed last night, I really am on your side. I'll help you in any way I can.
Can't wait for this baby. 9 months seems like 9 years when you're pregnant.
Yeah. I remember when Susan was having Matt. She was huge. Swollen ankles, everything.
Thanks.
That's all part of it, isn't it? Towards the end, she found it impossible to get comfortable. She used to have to sit up in bed to sleep.
Were you there when Matt was born?
Yeah, of course. I remember the night it happened. It was midnight and neither of us could sleep, so we had the radio on. Stand and Deliver was playing. Yeah, it was #1 at the time.
And?
Well, suddenly Susan's pain started, really strong as well. We'd rehearsed everything so many times. I had the bag ready packed for the hospital, and we stayed really calm, waited till the pain was every 5 minutes or so. And then, of course, the car wouldn't start.
No.
We ended up grabbing a cab, and he just made it in time.
Was Matt all right?
Yeah. You know they say that all babies look like Winston Churchill when they're born? Well, it's true.
Don't say that.
No, he was so beautiful. I had so many tears streaming down my face. I think everyone in the hospital was staring at me.
Oh, it must have been lovely, Michael.
Yeah, it was. Shame it all went wrong in the end.
Were you with him there, though? It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
I was passing anyway, so, thought I'd save you a trip to the office.
Well, what's happened?
Your wife's put in an application to resume the residence hearing. She's going to fight you for the children.
So she wasn't bluffing then. She's definitely going for permanent residency.
Yeah, looks like it, but we knew it was a possibility.
When?
Next week.
What? But that's too soon. It doesn't give us enough time.
It's all right, Mr. Beale. That's just the preliminary hearing. The two of you don't even have to attend. Now, the main hearing will be in about 3 to 4 months.
Oh.
I do have some new information that you might be interested in. Because she applied, she had to give her address.
It's an excellent buy. I'm sure you'll enjoy driving it. Thanks very much. Take care.
So if I had Cindy arrested for abduction, what sort of sentence do you think she'd get?
Well, I'm not an expert on criminal law, but from what a colleague tells me, anything between a couple of months to 7 years.
7 years?
Maximum, yes. But I do think you have a very strong case for residency. It's important that you've been reunited with your children and can show the court that you're a caring father. I'd advise you not to rush into anything that might change the court's perception of you.
But she probably wouldn't get that long, and any sentence will make her look bad in terms of the custody case, wouldn't it? It'd give us an advantage.
It could be very damaging for her, yes. But before you decide, you should consider the implications.
That's all I have been doing.
Look, Mr. Beale, I have a pretty good idea of how you and your wife feel about each other. But presumably the children love their mother?
Well,
7 years is a very long time, especially to a child. If I were you, I would take more time to consider the situation before involving the police.
Thought I had a lead in Hoxton, but I didn't go anywhere.
Well, the police told you it was a long shot. I don't know why you bothered.
Might have known Vanessa would be long gone. Abroad, probably.
Yeah, she could buy a lot of pina coladas with my money, couldn't she?
Don't rub it in, Dad.
Why not? I think I'm entitled, don't you? So, what are you doing now?
We've still got this place, haven't we? I thought I'd better get back to work.
I'm not taking anyone on at the moment. Sorry.
What?
It's very simple, Barry. I haven't got a job for you. In case you haven't noticed, I've gone down in the world. Now, if you'd excuse me, I'm busy.
Didn't know you were good at DIY.
Yeah, well, I had to learn fast, I can tell you.
There you go, you two. I better get back to the store.
So what are you doing with yourself today?
Oh, I don't know, just hang out, see what develops. If I get bored, I can torment Robbie.
I think he's been tormented enough. Why don't you find some of your mates?
I don't think I'll bother.
We might get a bit bored.
There's no sugar in this.
Terry, just because you're convalescing don't mean you can't pull your weight, you know.
Yeah, all right, I'll get the message. We'll work something out. Can I finish my lunch in peace?
You all right, Mum? Solicitor's been round. I know where she is.
Hampstead?
Yeah, moving up in the world, isn't she?
Yeah, but this is brilliant. We've got her now.
She's going ahead with the custody case.
I might have known.
Mum, what am I going to do?
You call the police, of course. Once she's arrested, that'll put pay to her. What is it, Ian? What's wrong?
Look, I know it's probably the right thing to do, but...
But what?
It's a big step.
Yeah, I know it is. But this is Cindy we're talking about here. If it was the other way round, she wouldn't hesitate, and you know it.
Would you do the same thing to Phil?
That's not the point.
Would you, though? I mean, after everything he's done to you, I mean, could you deprive him of Ben?
Yeah, it's different.
No, it isn't, Mum. Not really.
You can't compare what happened with you and Cindy to me and Phil. It's ridiculous. What is all this? Am I missing something here? Is there more to it?
How do you mean?
You don't still have feelings for Cindy, do you?
No, of course not. Look, the kids still love her. I can't change that.
All right. Granted.
What if they blame me for sending their mum to prison? I mean, how could I live with that?
I'm just going to the Vic. Care to join me?
Oh, I'd love to. Irene, you know, I've been thinking, it's about time I put something in a kitty.
Oh, you don't have to, not until you get back to work.
It don't feel right, though. I hate being weak. You know, I'm a man who's always been in control, paid my own way.
I'm sure.
You see this arm? I used to be able to crack nuts in there before I was ill. Really?
So how much to get out of him? Oh, well... Oh, so he didn't hand over any hard cash, then?
Not exactly, no. Look, I know I shouldn't be so heavy with him, but I couldn't help it. It winds me up.
Well, I know it's annoying, Tony, but well, I don't really think you should be having a go at my dad when your mum's getting off scot-free. I mean, you won't let me say a word to her, will you?
You're right, I'm sorry.
Shame you can't divorce your parents, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the first rule of selling. Don't insult the customers.
How am I supposed to know about women's dress sizes? I mean, a 16's not that big, is it?
No, but some women are touchy about it. So you flatter them, right? Deliberately pick out a dress size which you know is too small, then they go all gooey.
Yeah?
Of course. So now you've hooked them, OK? Then you find the dress size they really are and tell them the labelling's probably wrong.
How do you know about this?
I'm a woman, am I?
Oh, hello, Roy. How's business? If you just let me help you, Dad, at least I feel like I was doing something. 2 points, please. Thank you, cheers.
You're not surprised, are you?
No. I mean, do you think we can just pick ourselves up and start again? I'm doing it, but I don't like it. I still can't believe that scheming tart walked away with my business. All those years of hard graft. Look, I know I'm never going to be able to make it up, Joe. I just want to help. Please let me. I don't know what else to do. All right, I'll give you a job. Thank you. I promise. Don't even think about saying I won't let you down.
Hey, saw you chatting to Annie last night.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't suppose you got a word in edgeways. Takes after a mother in that respect.
Gee, I thought you told me she took after you.
Well, anyway, I better go. See you later. Phil.
See ya.
Bye, George.
Proud of her, isn't he?
Oh, not her. Not surprising, though, is it? I mean, she's his only daughter and she's following in his footsteps.
So, is she the dutiful daughter then? That's what she's told?
You're joking. Annie's as tough as old boots.
Well, that can't be easy, them two working together.
Why?
Well, two strong personalities, they must fall out sometimes.
Like I do with you and Grant, you mean? Nah, George reckons she gives as good as she gets.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He has to rein her in from time to time.
I pity her fella, then.
Don't think she's got one. Not that I know of, anyway. And yet she's a looker, isn't she? Nah, I think she enjoys running the business too much.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. It's good in a lot of ways. George relies on that girl. Not that he admits it, of course. But I think she's a lot more involved than he lets on. You want a drink, love?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder where this had gone.
Oh, Mum said I could keep that. Makes me feel closer to you lot, you know?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I'm bald.
Well, most babies are at first. Oh, you were gorgeous, Sonia. Lovely chubby little thing. I used to sit you on my knee and make faces at you to make you laugh.
Did you?
Yeah, like that. Oh.
Maybe I can do that with my little niece or nephew. Yeah. Oh, Auntie Sonia. Yeah.
What's this?
Well, I meant to put it in the bag before you left our place, but...
Sonia, I thought you said this was the only toy you was ever going to keep forever.
Yeah, well, I want your baby to have it.
Yeah, I found this downstairs. It's for you.
All right. Why don't you take the twins to play in your room while I talk about boring things with your dad?
Okay. I got a bed one.
You got them, James. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I drag you around here.
No problem. Take it the hunt's off then. Cindy's going for custody.
Yeah. I just don't know what the next step is. Mum wants me to have her arrested, which I know is probably the right thing to do, but...
But you're worried about how they'll take it.
Exactly. However much I try and ignore it, they miss their mum.
It's natural. Ian, you've got her address. Before doing anything drastic, why don't you talk to her? From where I'm sitting, you've got nothing to lose.
Oh, you got my note. I'm glad you came round. I thought...
What? That I hated you?
Well, don't blame me for being angry.
That's fine then, isn't it?
Please, Sonia, just listen.
Why should I? Why are you even talking to me, Claire? I'm an ugly div, ain't I?
No, of course not.
Funny. I'm sure that's what you called me in the cafe.
And I hate myself for that.
That makes two of us. How do you think it made me feel, you slagging me off like that in front of Nigel?
I seem to remember you gave as good as you got.
You don't know how much you hurt me.
I realise that now.
Nigel as well.
I've apologised to him, Sonia. We've made up. He understands.
But you were so nasty.
I know. I'm really sorry, Sonia. I was an idiot to go off with those girls. You're my best friend in the whole world. I've left that gang now. I don't want anything to do with them. All I want is for us to be friends again. But I'll understand if you...
know, I came round to see you before I left.
Did you?
You weren't in.
So you did want to make up?
I don't know why, but... yeah, I did.
What are you giving up drinking?
No, I'm sorry about last night. I was a bit wound up.
You're telling me.
Can we forget it now? Look, I know I've been up to my eyes in work lately, but I haven't forgotten about Friday.
Oh?
You thought I had?
Yeah, I did as it goes.
If anything's worth celebrating right now, it's our wedding anniversary.
Yeah, but we can't afford it, can we?
The amount we lost doesn't make any difference.
No, I suppose not.
I've washed them all, but I can't over that see how you've locked the keys in the office.
There you go.
Thanks.
Not making him wash cars, are you?
He wanted something to do, didn't he?
That's a bit rough.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Of course they didn't like me leaving. Yesterday they followed me and laid into me because of it. Josh rescued me.
Josh? What, from Alton's class?
Yeah, I was really scared, and if it weren't for him, they would have beaten me up.
No.
He was fantastic. They ran away like little kids.
Oh, he's so gorgeous.
I know he's in a band. Someone told me there's 5 of them. They rehearse after school, and they're going to be the next Boys Own.
Oh, you? Oh, I'm so jealous.
Nigel, we're back in a minute. Let's get out of this, shall we?
I'm afraid I have to report, Mr. Todd, that it's raining eggs and milk. Really, Mr. Todd? What nonsense. How amusing. Eggs and milk. Whatever next.
So what do you reckon, Ben? The black one? Or the blue one?
Typical, isn't it? The one afternoon I wanted to finish early and get home and everything goes wrong.
Stop panicking.
Oh, come on, you're taking your time, aren't you?
That's because I chew properly. You just gulp it down. That's very bad for you.
Look, your mother will be here to pick you up soon. I wanted to get everything washed up and ready for when she arrived.
But she knows you're a slob.
I am not a slob. A busy man, that's all. Oh, brilliant.
I hate it there. It's not like I'm old school and I haven't really made any friends yet.
You will, though. It just takes time.
You sound like my mum.
Hiya. What are you doing here?
I'm staying with my sister for a few days.
All right. How's the new school?
OK. The dinners are better than yours.
Well, that wouldn't be hard, would it? Actually, I'm glad I bumped into you. Could you tell Nigel the video he dropped in is going to be a bit laid back? Give him my apologies and say that I hope he doesn't charge me too much. Good luck, Sonia. See you at school, Claire.
She fancies him.
You're joking.
Didn't you see the way she looked when she said his name?
Get lost.
Oh, hi.
It's a new flat, then?
Yeah. Yeah, still got some things to do, but...
I can see that. This your bed, is it?
Yeah, it's fine. His cooking's not bad either.
You used to hate cooking.
No, I've even got a cookery book now. So how are you feeling?
Not bad.
Mum, do you want a cup of tea?
Oh, yes, please, sweetheart.
What did the hospital say? Have you had your test results back yet?
Well, the X-ray shows that my disc is slightly out of place, which is a relief, to be honest. At least that explains the pins and needles in my legs.
So what happens now?
I'm on the waiting list for an operation. I don't know how long it'll be. It's just routine, apparently.
Oh, at least they found out what's wrong. I suppose it's something, isn't it?
Yeah. I just wish it was all over so I could get back to work.
Yeah. I bet the DSS missed their prize scumbuster.
What?
Matthew's phrase, not mine.
I told him about using that sort of language. Trust you to condone it.
Hey, give it back!
I told you, you're Cinderella.
Oh, don't be silly.
Must be a bottle of wine here somewhere.
I want a drink out of your shirt.
What?
You said I was Prince Charming, didn't you?
Oh, you're mad.
Yeah.
You mustn't mess up Tony's dog.
Oh,
Oh, Terry, don't!
Whoever, so, this shoe should fit, or whatever it is.
Mm.
What's the next bit?
Don't ask me. You're supposed to be Prince Charming, aren't you?
Yeah, cheers.
What? Phil, haven't seen you in here before.
Phil's against the management, Lenny. Anything he wants, OK?
Right.
Thanks. I'll have orange juice and no oyster.
Glad you could make it.
It's nice.
Thanks.
I bet the boy Wonder's impressed by all this, isn't he?
Sorry?
Ian Bill, the geezer you're grooming for stardom. Different fingers in different pies. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Why not? Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, so I've heard. Must be nice to be the power behind the throne.
Don't know about that.
I do. And having a tame counsellor on board must have its advantages when you need one.
Doesn't hurt.
Mind you, Ian's not exactly a candidate for mastermind, is he? Or is that a part of his charm?
He'll do a very good job. He's bright, ambitious, eager to learn.
And you're going to teach him?
Steer him in the right direction, perhaps.
Ain't that what I said?
Come on. There's something I want to show you.
Hey, Cindy. I think we need to talk.
You've got the kids. Just leave me alone.
So you won't want this in? It's from Stephen.
What's the game this time?
Bit upmarket, isn't it? Aren't you going to open it?
Just go, Ian. We've got nothing to say to each other.
Yes, we have.
Oh, enjoyed your sit game so much you want to play it all over again, is that it? No, thanks. What did you say to me, Ian? I'm not going to lie to you. And that's all you did. You're twisted. You need help.
I only did what you did. I just used different tactics, that's all. Not so safe and predictable now, am I?
Just get out.
No, not yet. We can score points off each other all night. It's not going to get us anywhere, is it? I just want a civilised discussion.
Forget it.
About the kids, Cindy, that's all that matters, isn't it? My solicitor told me there's a preliminary residency hearing for next week.
So?
So I was hoping we could work out a solution, avoid all the aggro for the kids' sake.
There's only one solution, Ian. They're coming back to me.
You're in the saints, mate.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. And an interesting job for a woman.
I'm good at what I do, Phil.
Yeah, you're a tough nut like me.
Is that a compliment?
Just a good judge of character, that's all.
Then you'll also know I'm not a sucker for a line.
It's worth a shot.
You flatter me.
I bet George relies on you morning, that's all.
Been bugging the place, have you?
And that he doesn't like you getting your hands too dirty.
Not much you can do about it.
I see. So when you set your heart on something, you usually get it.
That's right.
You don't care, do you?
I care as much as you do.
So why can't we stop fighting over them and do what's best for their sake?
Well, that's up to you, isn't it? Just let the kids come back. I'm their mother, Ian. They should be with me.
They're settled in Walford. It's their home.
Oh, don't give me any of that. Wherever I am, that's where they belong.
Please, Cindy, can we forget about what's happened between
Oh,
us?
go on then. Let's have another one of your Oscar-winning performances, shall we? That should be good for a laugh. What is it? You still love me? We're going to be one big happy family? I'm not falling for that one again, Ian. There's no way I'm leaving my kids behind. So just get out, or do I have to call the police?
Oh, that's a good idea, because then I can have you arrested.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, it is. Didn't you realise when you stole my kids and took them abroad it was a criminal offence? They're still looking for you after all this time.
Well, go on then, call them. Another one of your lies, no doubt.
I'm warning you, Cindy, unless you call off a
Go
custody
on, run
case...
to the police. Get them to do your dirty work for you if you've got the guts. I told you I was going to come back to fight, and I really meant it. And I'm going to win.
Andy Garcia's much better than Al Pacino. I mean, have you seen...
What the?
What's been going on?
My books, look at the state of them.
My dad and your mum must have been on a bit of a bender. Either that or we got squatters.
I don't believe this.
Well, where do you think they could have got to?
Nah, please.
Well, I can't hear anything.
I didn't know the off-licence was going to be shut anyway. I know he's hidden it somewhere. And, oh, hello, love.
What is this?
Oh, we had a Chinese.
I can see that. Mistake my books for plates, did you?
Sorry about that. It's those chopsticks that flew out of me head.
It's not funny, Irene. That is Tony's work.
Sorry.
I should think so. That's going to stain.
Oh, you big wuss.
It's not worth it, Tone.
No, you're right. He's a joke.
Come on, I know where we're not wanted. Let's go to the pub,
Yeah,
Terry.
good idea.
I was about to suggest it myself.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Cindy Bill.
So, you knew about the gambling den. What else did Grant tell you?
Oh, he keeps a lot of things close to his chest. It's a mutual trait. Although he did tell me that he'd seen your flat.
I hope he also told you it was a very short visit. It's getting busy. I should get back to work.
Yeah, well, I've enjoyed it. Must do it again sometime.
Sure, why not?
Australian post-war family drama. A Place to Call Home is at 2:15. And more classic EastEnders up next.
Thank you.